Welcome to Beyond Just Money with me, Samta. And today I have with me the head of content of Kalkai Media, Ms. Nidhi Sinha. So today we will be discussing about the cryptocurrency market, which has collapsed, marking its biggest single day loss in the history. Bitcoin crumbled by 30%, while Ethereum fell by 44%, all within 24 hours. But they aren't the biggest losers still. In today's Beyond Just Money, we will talk about the 7 biggest losers in the cryptocurrency crash and more insights on the crypto market. So welcome to this yet another edition of Beyond Just Money, Nidhi. And the market is falling like a pack of cards, especially the Bitcoin since Musk made his remarks. How are you looking at this situation?
Thank you, Samta. That's absolutely right. Several cryptocurrencies suffered major losses yesterday, which was 19th May, as billions of dollars were scrapped from exchanges. Bitcoin, the world's largest cryptocurrency, dropped 30%, like you said, and Ethereum plunged 44%. The combined value of nearly 10,000 crypto coins tracked by CoinMarketCap shrunk by $1 trillion in less than a week to settle at around $1.3 trillion. The downfall was likely triggered by crypto whale Elon Musk's tweets and China's recent ban on financial institutions to trade in digital currencies. 2 days ago, actually, a Twitter war broke out between Musk and crypto purists because of Tesla's Bitcoin suspension over environmental concerns. Crypto analysts have been criticizing Musk for being a manipulator and causing volatility in the crypto industry. Crypto purists also lashed out at Musk for his pump and dump game. The massive slide in the market sentiment basically follows the continuous fall in Bitcoin price. So this week has been overflowing with crypto investors' fear, uncertainty and doubt given the volatility. The overall crypto market plunged by as much as 45% since Musk tweeted the Bitcoin suspension from Tesla's payment gateway. The last few days have been stressful for the crypto investors, and it is a reminder of the 2017 bubble burst basically. Though a few optimistic analysts and digital asset managers have also been calling this dip a discount for new entrants and as an opportunity basically.
So, which major cryptos are facing the heat?
Bitcoin has of course crumbled by 30% and Ethereum has dipped 44%, all within 24 hours like we discussed earlier. But they aren't the biggest losers still. The 7 biggest losers in the cryptocurrency crash are Bitcoin Cash, Polkadot, Dogecoin, Stellar and Monero. Created in 2017, Bitcoin Cash is a fork, a spin-off of Bitcoin basically. So when Bitcoin split into 2, Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin SV in August 2017, anyone who owned Bitcoin came into possession of the same number of Bitcoin Cash units. Since then, Bitcoin has surged past the $64,000 mark, while Bitcoin Cash peaked at around $3,780. In the crash, basically Bitcoin Cash crumbled by 54.71%. Meanwhile, Polkadot collapsed by 54.31% in the mayhem. Musk's supposedly favorite cryptocurrency was created by software engineers Billy Marcus and Jackson Palmer. It was supposed to be a satire or a joke, which got too serious. An open source, decentralized protocol for digital currency to fiat money low-cost transfers, Stellar crashed by 53.71%. The protocol allows cross-border transactions between any pair of currencies. Lastly, a cryptocurrency with focus on privacy, Monero, which was released back in 2014, nosedived by 53.63% this time. Other than these 5, Chainlink and Litecoin lost more than half of their values in the crash.
But Nidhi, what about the Bitcoin itself?
Well, just a day after the crash, the Bitcoin price showed significant recovery. That was on 20th May 2021, as several key investors and crypto enthusiasts put their faith again in the digital currency. It went up by around 2.30% and breached the $40,000 level yet again. Further, the rebound of cryptocurrency happened due to the boost in investors' sentiments and encouragement from key prominent figures like ARK investment boss Cathie Wood. He in fact forecasted that Bitcoin will reach the $500,000 mark and termed the current slump as an on-sale opportunity for new investors. Also, the banking giant Wells Fargo said that it would introduce professionally managed crypto funds for its premium customers and added that digital currencies had become a viable investment asset. In a nutshell, Samta, crypto investors must have found some sort of relief that some institutions are still considering crypto despite the downward trend in the market.
Certainly, Nidhi, and thank you so much for sharing your insights on crypto market with our listeners today. It will indeed be very interesting to see where the crypto market goes from here.
Thank you, Samta.
Well, to our listeners who want to listen to this podcast again, please log on to our website, which is calkinemedia.com. You can also go to our YouTube channel. Please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for the notification on the latest videos and podcasts. Until we meet you next with yet another insightful and interesting episode of Beyond Just Money, this is me, Samta, saying goodbye and stay apprised and invest wise with Kalkine.